Okay, we're in progress. Welcome Friday morning. Hello, hello. We've got the calm after the storm. The sun is shining. Yay us. We're gonna have a great Friday morning workout. We're gonna get moving here, loosening everything up. It's still chilly out, so I've still got my slippers and my sweater on. Stay covered until you feel warm enough to start peeling the layers off. We've got 2 lower body exercises followed by 2 upper body exercises. And then we've got some playtime in between. I have a mini band and a mat for some of our, there's my mini band. I've got some dumbbells and I've got my chair and I've got a stability ball. If you don't have a ball, that's okay. You can actually, if you have a TRX, you can use a TRX, or you can, I'll give you an alternative exercise on the chair or the floor. So let's just do some nice gentle squats, saying hello to the body. Some of you may have been out shoveling already this morning. There we go. Good, moving those hips around. Let's take one arm up and over for side reaches. I shoveled the front entry out, and Angus had the snowblower on the tractor doing the rest because we have a lot that has to be cleared in order to open gates and so on. So he does that, and then he goes down and blows out any of the neighbors that need help. And yeah, we get it all done. Good. We're on baby watch. My oldest goat is looking like she made kid today. So if I start coughing, I apologize. I'm not contagious. I was just moving a lot of dusty straw this morning, filling up their bedding, making sure she had lots of bedding in case she decides to kid while I'm in here with you guys. So yeah, and it is, when the barn's all closed up, it is dusty. So, oh, there's, moving on. There we go. All right. Yeah, so hopefully she has her babies this weekend. That would be fun. It's my husband, it's Angus's birthday, my husband, tomorrow. It'd be fun to have new baby goats to play with on his birthday. Not that he'd find that to be all that fun, but I would. And Aura's our baby goat, the one baby goat that's in the barn right now. She has made friends with the cat. So I went in the barn this morning and there she is tearing around. And the cats are playing in the hay with her. It was the cutest thing. She runs right up to them, they touch noses, and then they all go scattering everywhere. It's super, super cute. It's amazing how they know and they can play, and they're totally accepting of each other. I think the cats enjoy the entertainment, actually. She's pretty wild. She's getting pretty fast. She's jumping pretty high. Yes. She's a monkey. All right, swing those feet around front. Let's do some flip-flops. I'm starting to feel warmer. I hope you guys are too. Getting things going. I know I'm a little bit shadowed because the sun is just beaming in here. So hopefully you can see, and I think you can hear me pretty well, but hopefully you can see okay. There we go. Saying hello to these lovely hips. Good, up and over to the other side. Some nice forward folds. That's it. I seem to have a lot of dead ladybugs all over the place. I guess it's the sun that's bringing them out, and then there's nothing for them to eat here, so they just kind of end up being littered on the floor. I'll have to do some more sweeping. All right, come on up. Let's open the hips. Let's say hello to the hip flexor. You can start walking yourself out. Just feel around, see what feels tight. This is your opportunity to check in with your own body. How are your ankles? How are your knees? How are your hips? Yep, and you may want to do a little sideline reach. Just check in with that sideline. There we go. Pushing back into hamstrings. That's it. Play around. Feel it out. Feel it out. Good. Let's do the other side. Hip flexor first. Nice big reaches. Good. Oh, my vegetables are growing really well. I finished my first full feed of radishes. Oh my gosh, they were so delicious. So I'm going to be planting some wheatgrass this weekend. What else? And then I have radish greens and beet greens that are coming up. They should be ready to harvest pretty soon. My cucumber plant is going to start blossoming. It's got 4 or 5 blooms on it. And my beans and peas are coming along. The beans are going to start to blossom soon. So yeah, I'm kind of playing around, having a good time, getting my hands dirty, which I love to do. Playing in the dirt, that's my thing. Yep. All right, so if you've never done it, just if you want to, it's not rocket science. Just play around, use your intuition. There's tons of YouTube videos. You can give me a call if you want to. And I mean, I'm just following my nose and playing with dirt and seeds. Okay, I'm going to grab the kettlebell. We are doing sumo squats, and we're not doing a split on our first one. We've got a full minute of each exercise this morning. So we have a full minute of our sumo squats, which is our wide stance, toes out slightly, sitting back, pushing forward. Then we have a full minute of our donkey kicks, where we're on our elbows and knees. We're going to put the band around our knees, and we're going to do some ceiling kicks. So put your band on your mat, and I will walk you through the rest of that afterwards. Okay, you guys ready to roll? Let's have some fun here. Nice wide stance. Whatever's comfortable for you, as long as knees are in alignment with feet. Okay, knees are not allowed too far in, and we don't want them way wider than the feet either. Okay. Let's get our timer ready. Are you guys good to go? Here we go. Shoulders up and back, belly button up and in. Sit back and push forward. Sit back and push forward. Get a little pause when you sit back and then drive up. Back and forth. So we're still spreading the floor. Feel the floor with your feet. That's it. Back and forth. Reset those shoulder blades as you need to. So we have a nice flat back as we're doing this. We sit back and forward. So I'm squeezing my glutes, squeezing my armpits closed, chins tucked. So every time I stand up, I think about being as tall as I can be, and then I sit back in. That's it. You've got this. Good job. Great first exercise, really tapping into all of the leg muscles. This is it. And done. Super. All right. We're going to move to the mat. And I'm going to move a little to the side. Okay. So we're going to, actually, I'm going to turn this whole thing down because I'm not reaching out overhead. And I feel like you guys are far away. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a little closer now. Okay, so we're going to put the band around our knees, above our knees. If you have a band, if you don't have a band, you can use a small dumbbell and put it in the crease of the leg that you're going to be lifting up. We're going to come down on our elbows. We're going to do 30 seconds aside. Armpits closed, belly button up in, pumping the heel to the ceiling. Are we ready? All right, chin tucked, up and squeeze, and back down. So my core is tight and my spine is straight, and I'm just flexing my toes up so that I'm pushing my heel towards the ceiling and keeping my leg at 90 degrees the whole time. There we go. Excellent. Switch sides. Check your armpits, belly button, heel to the ceiling. Oop, my band is sliding up a little bit. They do tend to slide a little. If it's the elasticy kind, that's okay. Focus on keeping square with your hips, that we're not leaning on that stable leg. Driving the heel up, chin tucked, core stays engaged. Feel the glutes doing the work. You'll get some hamstring here too, and that's okay. Embrace the work. Great job. All right. Now we're going to stay on the floor. We're going to do rotating floor press with our dumbbells, and then we're going to do rotating single arm rows. So with the floor press, I'm going to come up to you first. So we're going to be knees bent on our backs. We're going to be on the floor with our knuckles facing up. And as we press, we're going to turn our hands so our palms are facing each other. We're going to rotate, come down, rotate, go up. Okay? Got that? And then we're going to do the same thing with a single arm row with it leaning on the chair. So choose some dumbbells that'll work for you. An appropriate weight, and I will try not to step on the timer. Oopsies. All right, so let's rock on back. Tuck your shoulders underneath you, chin tucked, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Press the dumbbells up with your knuckles facing your face. Come straight down to start. We're at the bottom. Now rotate palms face at the top. Rotate, knuckles face your face. There we go. Up, and this is called neutral grip, and we're coming back down into standard press. Up, so we've got that little rotation. Squeeze the armpits, keep your chest nice and tall. That's it, push your shoulders back into the mat, and take your time with the movement. Up, and then bring it out and down, so you're in a 90-degree angle with your arms at the bottom of the movement. Elbows are just lower than shoulder height. There we go. Chest up tall, squeeze your chest muscles as you bring those palms to each other at the top. That's it. Great job. All right, rock it on up. And we're going to grab our chair. And we're going to do single arm rows, doing a very similar type movement. I'm going to get that out of the way. These dumbbells out of the road. So because this is a supported single arm row, you probably go fairly heavy. And again, you can choose the angle. If you want to start up high, or you want to start down low. We're going to start in overhand grip. So my knuckles are facing away, and I'm going to rotate so that the dumbbell is top and bottom, and my knuckles are facing you. So knuckles facing away, knuckles facing you, okay? Here we go. Chin tucked. I've got a nice wide stance here. You can do a split stance as well. It's up to you. Belly button up and in. Knuckles facing away, retract. Bring the elbow to your hip and right back down. Long neck, long flat spine. I like to have a nice little hold when I arrive with my elbow beside me. My elbow does not need to go any higher than my side. One more. Good work. Let's go to the other side. So knuckles face away, turn and bring the elbow to your hip and return. Belly button up in, chin tucked. That's the way, nice flat back. Good work. Squeeze the dumbbell nice and tightly with all your fingers. Good work. There we go. All right. Let's see what's next. Let's clear the area. Oh, we have stability ball rollouts. So you have some options here. You can do rocking planks. All right. If you've got a countertop, you can rock back and forth. I'll just demo on a chair. So you can rock into it and back, just coming up on the toes and back. All right. You can do that on the chair seat as well. You can do it on the floor. That's if you don't have a ball. If you do have a ball or a TRX, you can put your hands in the foot cradles of the TRX and roll out. Or with the ball, we're going to have our fingertips, and you can do these on the toes too. I'm going to do them from my knees. Fingertips on the ball, we're going to roll into our half plank and roll back out. Okay, rolling into the half plank and back out. All right, let's have it a go. So belly button up and in, glutes tight, shoulders back and down, fingertips on the ball, roll forward to your elbows, come onto the ball, and then push back. Okay, so you choose. And if they don't feel good, do a half plank. Just do a half plank on the floor. That's fine too. Really focus on your glutes and your abdominals working together, coming down in and pushing up and back. That's it. Down and forward, up and back. And so other variations, you could be just on your hands and knees here, and you can just be rocking back and forth slightly. All right, it's just getting a little bit of movement into the activity. All right. And if you're on your toes on the ball, you would be in a full plank and you would be moving your elbows, okay? Which is much more challenging and loads of fun. There we go. So choose the style that works for you. And if all else fails, choose a plank, do a plank, don't worry about it. We're not overthinking anything here. We all have different needs. All right, next we've got Cossack squats. So that's where we're in our wide stance, but this time toes face forward. We're sitting back into one hip, shoulders stay square, come to center, back into the other hip. So we're sitting back just like our sumo squats. And we're going to hold a dumbbell or kettlebell up against our chest to help us maintain tension and also challenge the legs, because we're putting all our weight into one leg and then the other. All right, so get yourself set. And if you find that you have the, what's supposed to be the straight leg, you can't quite get it straight and you feel like you're wiggling, you may be too narrow, okay? And if you can't get your hip behind the knee, then you may be too wide. So just play with your distances, okay? Everybody's gonna be different with their mobility. All right. Here we go. Shoulders up and back, belly button up and in. Sit back into one side and push forward, squeeze through your glutes. Push back into the other side. So we're shifting the weight side to side. Really think about keeping your torso square. We want to make sure we're not leaning to the side. Stay facing me the whole time and up. Shoulders back. Face me. Good. So the torso is shifting, but it's not rotating. That's it. Shift into one leg, center, shift into the other. Go slow so you can really feel this. Use a mirror or your monitor. It's very easy to tell if those elbows start to rotate or tip, you know you're going somewhere. So be your own monitor. That's it, feel into it and push through that single leg. All the weight drops in and presses back. Awesome job. So the heavier you go with that, the more challenge there is on the individual legs. But either way, whew, there goes the heart rate. Oh, great job. Okay. Mini band again, and mat. We're going to do some side planks with some little toe taps. The band is not necessary, but you can if you like. Just adds a bit of spice to the game here. So you can do elbow planks or hand planks. I'm going to put the band just below my knees. I'm going to come down. I'm going to do an elbow plank. And you can tuck the bottom leg behind if you'd like, or you can have it extended. It's your choice. What we're going to be doing are little toe taps this way. Just leaving the toe down, straight through the side, and lifting with the one leg. Okay? So again, if the band feels better above the knee, put the band above the knee. Full plank or half plank, it's your choice. Here we go. Up, hips forward, hips stacked, belly button up in. I'm going to tuck my elbow under just a wee bit more. And now we're just tapping. So we're coming into the pressure of the band, which is really going to challenge our glutes. And just tapping my toe. My top leg is straight. If that's too much, you can bend the knees and just open them a little bit, pushing into that tension. You choose what works for you. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch sides. Here we go. Elbow under the shoulder, bottom leg bent if you'd like. Get a nice straight line from head, shoulder, neck, pushing the hips forward, hips stacked, little toe taps. Oh, yes. This is a doozy on the glutes. And we've got our core working as well. You betcha. Let's have some fun here. Smile. Woo! Come on, come on. Wait for that beat. And there it is. Awesome job. Okay. Just take a second if you want to and just wiggle those hips out. That is a lot of glute work. Great job. Woohoo. Okay, and we're going to keep our band now, and we're going to bring our chair back in. We're going to do inner and outer thighs. Now, if you've got a fairly strong band on, you want to go a little bit lighter, you can. Choose the band strength that's stable, that's going to work for you. So I'm going to let the band drop down to my mid calves, and it can go down to the ankles too. It's up to you. And I'm going to draw the band across and out. So I'm using the inner thighs, but I'm also going to tag into those glutes a little bit again. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got a big glute burn going on here. Okay, you guys ready? 30 seconds aside. Here we go. Bringing the band across and out. So I'm focusing on keeping my torso nice and steady. Belly button up and in. I'm turning my toes in the direction I'm going. That's it. Actually, my toes stay in when I'm going out on the side. My toes both face in and my heel leads. But when I come across the body, my toes are leaving. There we go. Yes, now the instructions match the movement. Yay. Okay, let's do the other side. Across and out. Think about keeping everything else super steady, just the leg moving in the socket. Want to make sure we're not hiking through the hip and the low back. So keep the movement small. That's where figuring out which tension of band and where you want the band. So bringing it down to your feet, you're going to have a different sensation and maybe hit your end range at a different time. It's all good. You find what works for you. Shake those hips out. We did it. First round. All right. Nicely done. Good work. All right. Grab some water. And we're going to do this again. Okay, I am super warm now. That really created some heat. Heat in the legs. Can you guys feel it? Oh, yeah. Okay. We have a big glute day, people. All right, I'm going to place my mat behind me. And this little band that we're using for a lot of exercises today is going to go down. And we're going to do some sumo squats first. And then we're doing our donkey kicks. So find your spot. Nice wide stance. So we're spreading the floor with the tension in the legs. This work really focus on the power in the legs, okay? Upper body is, or your torso is just holding steady. That's your steady point. Okay, ready to roll? Here we go. Weights up. Belly button up and in, and you could be holding 2 dumbbells. Sit back, up and forward. You choose whatever weights you have handy. Nice and tall. Sit back, drive up. That's right, those glutes are primed. Use the leg muscles, use all of your leg muscles. Sit back, feel the tension, and then push up through. That's it. Hold the shoulders back, core stays engaged. Make this nice and smooth. That's it. Feel pressure in both legs, like you're pushing evenly with both legs. Get tall when you stand up. Good work. Almost there. Pump that energy through. Last one. Yes, great job. All right. Down on all fours on our mat with our band or a little dumbbell, whichever you happen to have. Alrighty. And you may want to start with the other leg this time. So the band is above the knees because our knees are going to be on the mat. Here we go. I'm going to start with my left leg first because I started with right last time. So belly button up and in, elbows underneath you, chin tucked. Let's go. Heel to the ceiling and down. Up and down. That's it. Squeeze the glute. Feel the push in the leg. And really feel those hamstrings too. Embrace the work. Those are the muscles in the back of the thigh. Let them do the work. Let them help. One more. Good. Switch sides. Reset the armpits, chin, belly button, and then heel to the ceiling. Keeping the weight even, that we're not leaning on one leg more than the other. Pushing ourselves away from our elbows a little bit. That's it. Watch so we don't sink down into the mat with our torso. Oh, we must be almost there. Hello, legs. Nice job. And done. Good. Give those hips a little wiggle if you need to. Nice job. Woo! That creates some heat too, doesn't it? All right, we are heading down for our floor press, rotating out and together. And then we're doing our rotating single arm rows. I think that's okay there. Okay, let's grab our dumbbells. We're gonna rock on back, and you may have a bench that you're doing this on. You don't have to do it on the floor. It depends on what your equipment is. Oops, have to be able to reach the timer though. Tuck your shoulders underneath you, chest up tall, belly button up and in, and feet planted. Here we go. So arms go straight up towards the ceiling first, then bring them down in our traditional press, and now rotate up to the ceiling and bring them back down. Palms face, and then down. There we go, nice half rotation, and back down. Squeeze your shoulders down and back, keep pressing your shoulders back into the mat. Your chest is up tall, core stays engaged, chin tucked. Squeeze the dumbbells nice and tightly so you can really feel all those muscles engaging. So we're working biceps and triceps in this type of press. When we go up with our hand palms facing each other, that's really challenging the triceps, and then we come down nice and wide. We're coming down into those biceps, and our chest muscles, our pecs are working all along. Yoo-hoo! Great work. Yay. All right, come on up. Move my mat out of the way. Grab your chair or bench or whatever you choose to lean on for your single arm rows, and choose your weight. Just need one. Right. Remember, knuckles away to then knuckles facing me. So knuckles facing this way afterwards. Okay. All right. Shoulders back and down. Belly button in. Nice wide stance or split stance. That's your choice. Retract your shoulders. Up and squeeze. And back down. Up and squeeze. So you can think about putting both shoulder blades in your back pocket as you do the squeeze, and keeping that neck nice and long. That's it. Long spine. Good. Squeezing all of your fingers around the dumbbell. Good work. Always retract the shoulder. Elbow comes back to the hip, and switch sides. Super job. Keep it coming. Rotate and squeeze and return. That's it. Be consistent. Take your time and feel what's going on. Is your core engaged? Are your shoulders retracted? Long neck. Nice and straight. That's it. Great work. Whee! All right. What would be next? Oh, our rollouts. Planks of whatever sort works for you. I'm going to use a stability ball, and then we've got our Cossack squats, our side to sides. That's our single leg exercise today. All right. Are we ready? Getting our ball organized. So belly button up in, really tuck your glutes underneath you, squeeze your tush, armpits closed. There's a lot of good tricep work in here too as we roll out. We're in that half plank and pull back in. So we're really pulling through our lower abdominals. Exhale as you come back in. Inhale out, exhale in. Set the shoulders, set the core. We're just pivoting here. I seem to be bumping into my dumbbells, so I'm going to move a little bit. Whee! That's the way. See if you can make sure those toes come up off the floor if you're in the half plank position. Keep squeezing your heels together, squeeze your tush, chin tucked. Whee! Yeah, yeah. Feel that. Nice flat back. Go slow, feel the movement. These look easy, they're not easy. If you get them right and you get all the tension in just the right spots, it's extremely challenging. Well done, yay you. Super job. And really targeting those lower abdominals is wonderful because so it's much easier to grab these uppers, but to really tap into those lower abdominals as well in the movement is amazing. And I find that the breath helps that by doing that little exhale. I can just really pull up and in here. You'll have to tell me how it feels for you when we're done. I always like to feedback. Okay, find your stance, toes facing forward, Cossack squats, shoulders back. Get that core engaged again. Here we go, single leg work. Dumbbell up in front. Sit down and back, push up to the center. All the weight goes into one leg and then push out. All the weight and push. Feel the shift, keeping the torso square, facing me. That's it. And up. Use your glutes, sit back into the glutes and then push forward through the leg. Feel your feet glued to the floor. We've got this, chin tucked. Good work. Core stays engaged. Sit down and back. Yep. It's like we're doing a pistol squat, sitting into one chair on one side of the room and then the other. Yep. Good work, good work. We're almost there. Pumping the energy through. Yes. Great job. Strong legs. Woo! Good work. Okay, we have side plank taps. Loads of fun. With or without a band, it's your choice. It is challenging with the band. I'm going to come and join you up close and personal here. Okay, the sun's shining right on the screen, so I can't see very well, but I trust that you can see me, otherwise someone would have sent a message. Okay, I'm going to start on the other side. I'm going to start a half plank and I'm going to extend the top leg. You choose how you want to do it. Band above or below the knees is your choice. All right, here we go. In our half plank or full plank, and some nice squeezes. Push the hips forward, squeeze the tush, straight line along the side, head and neck stacked as well. And I'm just doing nice little toe taps. Feeling my glutes. Keep pushing your hips forward as you do this. Oh yeah. Almost there. And switch. Good work. So I'm not lifting my leg very high. I'm just coming into the pressure of the band and right back down. Get yourself up, stacked, hips square. Make sure your hips are stacked as well. One above the other. Squeezing those glutes. Your bottom glute's going to be a little more tired because it was doing some work before. So the second side is always going to be harder with these. So give yourself some love, acceptance. Make sure you switch who goes first. So it's equal opportunity to embrace the work and the burn. And done. Good. Let's go on our knees and just loosen those hips off a bit because they have one more hip exercise. We're really tagging into them today. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Bringing the chair in. And if you don't need the chair for balance, that's fine. I certainly get talking and I do need it. So between the middle calf and the ankles is where you want the band, and make sure that it's not chafing on your skin in any way. If you need to put a little tea towel around your legs, please do so. We don't want any chafed calves or ankles. All right, getting set. Here we go. Working the inner thigh by coming across. And you can put your hand there if you want and just really feel that. And if your glutes are tired, don't worry too much about going out. Just go back up to neutral and work on the innies instead of the outies. Staying centered. My core is engaged. I just have a soft bend in my standing leg. And play with your angles. Put your hand on your tush, or you can put your hand on your inner thigh. And feel as you come across. Oh yeah, it's there. And switch sides. All right, coming across and open. Hips stay square and neutral. They aren't moving. The leg, the side that you're moving the leg, be aware that that hip stays down and that you stay centered. That's it. I'm really focusing on these inner thigh squeezes. There's a mouthful for you. Nice, good work. And yes, you can feel that standing leg having to stabilize you and handle all that too. Great job. Shake those legs out. Yeah, great work, great work. Love it. Wednesday, a lot of upper body, and today we've got a little extra lower body just to mix it up a bit. Have some fun, absolutely. Oh, and if you missed Wednesday, it's in the community. You can tap into that and access it at your leisure. The not tune-up Tuesdays, the stretch and breathes are all in there as well. If you need a little relaxation or a little stretching, you can access those at your own leisure as well. All right, are we ready for round 3? We are. Amazing. You're so strong. Ready to roll. We're going to do sumos and we're going to do donkey. So I'm going to put my band on the mat. Keep me on track. Oh, I have some super exciting news. So the OYA Center is the Youth Association, Osgood Youth Association. And that's the town that I live in. And they've always done what's called the Good Run, because our town is called Osgood. And they do like a sponsored 5 and 10K run. And I think they do one for kids too. And I'll be sponsoring that again this year because now it's up and running again. Yay, in May, we're having the run. And a couple years ago before COVID, I did the warm up for all of the runners. So I'm hoping to do that again for them. And yeah, just super happy to be seeing the community come alive and being able to support it. So I thought I'd share that. If you like to run, come and sign up. You can just walk it. It's a great fundraiser for our youth association. All right. Here we go, shoulders up and back, sit back and push forward. Nice sumos, that's the way. Sitting back and driving forward. Good work. I used to do 4-H, health and fitness club. So the local farm kids would come and we'd do fitness and I teach them all sorts of things and we have a great time. I'm hoping that eventually we can get back into that too. Sitting back and driving forward. In the meantime, sumo squat, here we go. Boom, pump through those legs. Last 20 seconds of big squats here. Sit back and drive forward. Good work. Feel your feet ground to the floor. Driving the energy up through your body. Pushing up nice and tall. Awesome job. Good work. All right. Down on hands and knees. You choose which leg you feel needs to start first. I trust you know your bodies well. Get our little band on here. Remember the band goes above the knees for this one. So our knees are on the floor. Belly button up and in. Chin tucked. So make sure your shoulders are over your elbows and we don't get pushed back. Stay nice and square. Here we go. Up and squeeze and down. We're driving the heel up to the ceiling. Check in that you're square. Armpits, belly button, chin. You got it. One more. And let's switch, reset. Armpits, belly button, chin up. Even weight. Pressing the heel to the ceiling. That's it. Keeping the torso steady. Perfect alignment from your tailbone to the tip of your head. That's it. Whee! Oh, I like this one. Hamstrings and glutes are saying, holy cow. Got some core action going on. Excellent. Push back. Give it a wiggle. Nice work. Ooh. Oh, my hands are sweating. All right. We're doing rotating presses. We're staying right here on the floor, and then we're doing our single arm rows. Let's get into some upper body. Give those legs a little breather. Get yourself set up. Yes, okay. Rock it on back. Shoulders under, feet planted. Chest up tall. Here we go. Pressing the arms up towards the ceiling and bringing them straight down first. Press up and rotate, palms together and back out. Chest up tall, pushing the shoulders back into the mat. There we go. Have a glance over that as you come down and out, that you're in a nice 90-degree angle. Elbows are lower than your shoulders. Just do a little quality check-in. Wrists are neutral. Dumbbells are parallel to the floor at all times. That means they're not tipping. And that will tell us that you're holding evenly with all of your fingers. That's it. Think about having a long spine. All the work being done in the torso. Oh yeah. And as you bring those arms up and together, squeeze your chest muscles. Keeping the chest up and open, but squeeze. Oh yeah. I can feel that. I can feel that. All right. Here we go. Let's do the same with some single arm rows. Getting organized here. Good. All right, I'm going to come back to starting on my right side. Whew. Take your time getting up if you're a little bit dizzy. All right. I'm going to do my last set of the split stance just for fun, just to change it up. Soft knees. So the side that I'm using the dumbbell is the side I'm extending the leg back just a little bit, and I'm going to really have to focus on keeping my hips square for this one, and it's going to be a little extra ab work. Right, so you decide if you want to join me. Here we go. Overhand first, rotate up and in and back down. Retract the shoulder, elbow back to the hip and down. There we go. We got it. Hips square. Keep the hip, that if you've got a split stance, so I'm really focusing on my right hip, which is the leg that's back farther. I'm making sure that I'm pushing that hip forward and it's not rotating open. Good, and switch. Do split stance on this side, nice rotation with the arm and down. Square, belly button up and in. Retract the shoulder, row. Again, squeezing with all of the fingers. Nice neutral wrist. Hips square to the floor, chest square to the floor. Very good. Yay! All our big floor moves are done for the day. Woohoo! Let's do some rollouts. Let's have some fun. 4 exercises to go. We are so close, so close. Okay, let's do this. Come a little closer to you. Not too close to my dumbbells. Okay, belly button up and in. Shoulders back and down. Ready? So fingers extended out slightly. Here we go. Roll out into your half plank and roll back in. So really, you're braced, and then you extra brace and blow through your strong. Pull those lower abdominals up and in as you return. Reset the shoulders. You can reset where your hands are on the ball as you need to. That's it. Rolling out and rolling back, pushing your hands into the ball to come back up. In and out. There's a great plank exercise where you start on the elbows and you push yourself up into a hand plank. We haven't done that one in a while. It's kind of like a push-up. Maybe we should do that for Wednesday push-ups next week. You can let me know if you want to have a go. Keep those hips pressed forward, squeeze your glutes, belly button up in, we're almost there. Yes, good job. Awesome control. Well done, you guys are amazing. Oh. Okay, what's next? Oh, our Cossacks. Yes, yes, yes. Single leg power. Let's go. Let's do it. Grab your dumbbell. Toes face forward for this one. That'll keep your hips square. Okay. Are we ready? Shake it out a little bit if you need to. Sometimes I just need to shake off the tension and then regroup. All right, core is engaged, shoulders up and back. Let's have some fun here. Get your smiles going, shoulders back and down. Sit back into it and push up. Yes, single leg work is so good for us. Embrace it. All right. I am getting stronger every day. Every workout brings me closer to my goals. Whatever they happen to be, I am having fun. Absolutely. I am nice and warm. My body is warm. Thank you, heart, for pumping this blood through me. Oh my goodness. Let's have some fun here. Shoulders back and down. And push. Sit. Press. Sit and press. Keep it coming, keep it coming. We're almost there. Stay strong. Each leg working individually. Yes, we can do this. We've been practicing. Yes. Woohoo! Awesome job. Well done. Get you some more. Whee! All right, more core leg work. Grab your band. Let's head to the mat. You choose which leg you start with. We're doing some side plank work with a few little taps in between. Adding some fun to this. Woohoo! All right, elbow under shoulder. Hips stacked, belly button up and in. Push our hips forward. Little taps, glutes on. Check in. Check with the hips. If you need to, sit down, regroup, up. Yeah, find your spot. Feel the work, head and neck, chin tucked in. Nice and straight on the side. There we go. And switch, good job. All right, last 30 seconds, here we go. Get up in our position. Leg goes, tap away. And as you're tapping, push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Check your sideline, check in with your chin, your shoulder. Everybody's engaged, everybody's helping. My bottom hip wants to tuck back out of this, so I'm really forcing that bottom hip forward, saying, come on, keep working. I know my taps aren't very big, but I can feel them. I'm embracing this. Oh yeah, good job. Wow, okay, hips side to side, give them some love. Whee! All right. And now our inner thighs and outer thighs. Let's finish up strong. Here we go, here we go. Let's have some fun with these. Yes. You wouldn't think those would take your breath away, but they do. Those side planks were killers. My legs are gripping. Okay, I'm gonna bring my band down. Are we ready? We are. Here we go. Core engaged. Across and open. Again, if the open part is too tiring, that's okay. Respect it. Focus on the across. If your glutes are still good, keep powering through. That's it. They are big, strong muscles. They can handle a lot. And what we're doing is we're targeting them at all these different angles. So the different layers are being challenged. That's it. One more on this side. Stay nice and tall and centered. And switch. Here we go. Across and open. That's it. And you choose the angles that feel best for you. Maybe it's more in front, maybe it's more behind. It's hard to tell, but I am kicking straight up to the side, but it doesn't look like it from the camera's angle, but that's okay. Oh man, my legs are shaking. That leg that you're standing on is resisting as well. It's working as well. Yes, woo, we did it. Shake those legs out. Fantastic work, everybody. Wow. Whee, yay. Happy Friday, we did it. Oh, and before I forget, remember Monday is Family Day. Monday, tap into the community if you're choosing to do a workout, but there will not be a live workout because it's Family Day and I'm going to take that day with my family. Yeah, all right. Grab some water, shake it out. Ooh, yes, water. Catch your breath, and we're going to do a nice little stretch. We'll go from our powerful yang inner energy of doing, getting it done, to now stepping back into the yin energy of flow, of rest and digest. In through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing any tension in your body, especially into those glutes. And start feeling the tension melt from your head, neck, and shoulders. Feel the sun shining on the top of your head. Let it drip down through your arms, your fingertips into the water that you're standing in, if that's what you're in, if you're standing. Wherever your happy place is, down through the torso, releasing the tension. Pushing the tension away, transmuting it, transforming it to rest and digest, to relaxation. All the way down the legs. You can feel your feet relaxing. That feels good. And some nice little gentle figure eights. My dogs are telling me that an hour is almost up. We're standing at the door. Let's clap the hands together, reaching up nice and tall. Big breath in. Exhale, reach even taller. Breathe into the rib cage and reach. Take it up and over to one side. I know now you can't see me very well. There we go. And eyes up towards those fingers, pressing away. Oh, yes. And come back to center. Inhale, exhale, reach. And then up and over to the other side, embracing the stretch. Eyes go where you feel most helpful. Maybe it's the ceiling, maybe it's your fingers, maybe it's straight ahead. And back to center and release. And roll those shoulders. Okay, let's do a little spinal cord. Open the chest. The sun is shining on the top of your chest. Take it all in. Nice breath in and then round down. And exhale all the tension out. Inhale, open. Feel that nice chest stretch, and then exhale, round down. Tuck your chin, stretch out your spine. Inhale, open. And exhale, round down. Release your hands down and go all the way forward, fold. Take some long, deep breaths. You can nod your head yes or shake your head no. Feel the stretch up the back of the legs. Bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs and roll up slowly so you don't get dizzy. There we go. Good. Let's do a little tricep love. Feeling good. Feeling rejuvenated. Other side, energized. That's it. Got our happy hormones going. Let's do a little shoulders. This helps that upper back, stretching the upper back. Taking that shoulder blade across and down. working a little bicep love from behind, little bird beaks, shoulders back and down. And if you have some place to rest your hands, that's even nicer if you can set them on something where your arms can relax. Good. We're going to place the hands together right at the tailbone, drop your shoulder. And you can roll back and forth over that shoulder, just feel it out. Chin to chest, roll to the other side, ear to shoulder. Feel the stretch along the opposite side, and then drop your chin to the armpit, and then up towards the ceiling, rolling back and forth. Good job, good work. Chin to chest, release the arms and give them a shake. There we go. So let's go right down onto the floor. I'm just going to use my mini band for my hamstrings today, but if you've got a longer band handy, please feel free to grab it for your hamstring stretch. Let's come on down and do a little quad love first. So rest your head in your arms, in your arm. Relax your face, your jaw, your tongue. Pushing the hip forward ever so slightly. We're just stretching these quad muscles, giving them a little bit of attention. We're also lengthening up through the abdominals when we do that, which is great. Let's do the other side. Abdominals need stretching too. When we do our spinal cord breathing that we were doing, that also helps open that up. When we do some pec stretches. You can actually lay chest up over your ball, and that's a wonderful frontline stretch. Feels great. Good. All right, let's roll onto the back and just give a little hamstring love here. Bring one knee in, nice squeeze. Extend the foot up. I'm just going to use my mini band. You roll the ankle, wiggle the toes, point and flex. And a couple little circles up on the ceiling with my heel. Relaxing my shoulders down into the mat or the floor. Take that leg to the outside. Nice little circles. Stretch those inner thighs. We worked them today. Good. Up and over to the other side. Nice big stretch. Yeah. Sigh if you want to. It's okay. Your body understands your voice and the vibration of your voice. It's very soothing. Bring that leg in, give it a nice little hug, put your other foot in the band, or just give it a squeeze and then extend it up. There we go. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes, point and flex. A couple little heel circles. Oh yeah, oh man. I can really feel the calf on this side, my Achilles. Take it to the outside. There we go. Up and over. I hope you guys can get out and enjoy some of this sunny weather. It is kind of windy, but or even just sit with a nice hot cup of something, tea, coffee, whatever you like, hot water, lemon water, in the sunshine. Soak up some of that sun. It is our happy remedy this time of year. Knee squeeze. Extend both legs out, give them a little shake, and then bend your knees up. We're going to do a little glute stretch here. Cross the ankle over one knee. I've got right ankle crossed over left knee, and I'm rocking. You don't have to rock. I'm going to cross my legs a little bit more, getting into these glutes just a little more, breathing into the tension and exhaling it out through my mouth. And switch. Bringing it all down, bringing it all in. And bring those knees to chest. Big hug, big squeeze, huge congratulations. Yay, you. Rolling onto your side. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, your weekend. Have a fabulous long weekend. And we'll regroup either Tuesday night for Stretch and Breathe or Wednesday for our live workout at 9:30. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.